Man, I have not talked to you guys, and I feel like it's been a while, a big while. And I just wrapped up an amazing mastermind session with one of my business coaches. And honestly, I was just pumped. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to grab the camera and I'm just going to have a conversation about kind of what we talked about and what I feel like resonated with me and what I think would also help you guys resonate with or might resonate with you guys. We talked about this idea of influence and presence and how important it is for in reality for business owners, for people who are in C-suite executives, they're in the corporate ladder, how you can gain more influence and gain more presence and kind of how it impacts your ability to grow. And this was the same coach of mine who's talked about pie, which I've said before, and it's something that I really resonate with, of this idea of like performance, image, and exposure, and how those three things are the things that allow for somebody to be very successful, but how the majority of the United States, at least, they focus on being in a position of performance and thinking that performance is the way that they're going to be able to continue to grow, when in reality, the majority of your ability to grow is actually left on image and exposure, not on performance. Really, he says that 50% of it is up to exposure. And it's something that I feel like I really resonate with, simply because of the fact that I've had the ability to gain a tremendous amount of exposure with the people that I've been able to surround myself with, the rooms that I've been in, the conversations that I've had with people, and just actually getting the exposure that people in my age group would not even get. Like, I've had the exposure that some very, very successful people are the ones who get the ability to have that kind of level of exposure. And there's a little bit of an intimidation factor to it too, because sometimes you might feel like, am I the person who should be in this room? Like, it's one of those things that I think in order to get into that room, you need to feel like you deserve to be in that room. And over the last couple of weeks, I've really just been kind of sitting and thinking, now that I've come back from all my travel, on really what I want to make the focus for the next quarter and where I want to take the business and what do I want to focus on to really maximize the growth, maximize my potential, maximize the team's potential, and overall just continue to crush it. We're at the turning point of the middle of the year, and we're closer to the end of the year than we are to the beginning of the year. And I'm really just ready to double down on the things that I know that work, the things that I've done in the last 9 months that we've continued to push, that I know is on the right trajectory, that is part of building the foundation, that is part of sitting and doing the grind and being in the trenches and understanding everything that's going on and communicating with the team and communicating with my clients, getting the feedback, building the new resources, coming back and just recircling on all of the things that are going to continue to push the train. And you will never be in a position of failure. I was talking to a mentee of mine earlier this week, where a lot of people have this conception where if you're failing, you're not doing well or you're not moving forward. But in reality, I think that part of the success comes from how fast you can continue to fail. How many times can you fall and get back up and continue to push and continue to do things, because that's what allows you to continue to grow. And I really don't feel that you're never failing unless you actually decide to quit. And at the very moment that you decide to quit is when everything goes and actually fails. Yeah, I just figured I'd come on and give you guys a little rant. I guess that was my my rant for the last couple of minutes, because we just had an amazing session, and I feel like it got me back into my groove of things. I feel like I was very thrown off from my routine, being that I was gone for what feels like a month and a half or 2 months, and trying to pick up the paces now and get back into my flow and play catch up, stay on top of everything, and let's continue to crush it. So yeah, we have a pretty eventful weekend. Moises is gone to Japan, and so you guys are going to be with me behind the cams, in control, like it's been for the last couple of weeks. But honestly, I feel like my last couple of videos, I was watching them over, and I didn't really talk a lot, to be honest. I kind of just did a lot of B-roll shots, and I feel like I was in the moment with my trips, and I wasn't really focused on actually creating the content and being the person behind the camera and just communicating with you guys and saying, here's what's going on and here's what I'm feeling and here's what's going on with the business and here's what's going on in my personal life, how I'm continuing to grow, what are the things that I'm focusing on. And honestly, I was just enjoying. I had an amazing time on all of the trips with my beautiful girlfriend and my family and my friends and everybody that was out. And it was just an amazing time overall. So yeah, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to get back into my new routine and what that looks like and kind of restructuring the way that I want to go about my schedule. I feel like sometimes the moments are like that. Like you kind of have to just take the weeks as they come with the changes, make decisions quickly, move on things that you know you need to move on. We're going to continue to make it happen. So I appreciate you guys. We're going to continue to grind. Oh my God. Asula's going to be so mad when he finds out that you are in my house. He's going to be like, what is that thing doing in here? He's so confused, but I'm taking care of my girlfriend's dog, and he's the baby in the house for this week. And Asul is at my parents' house. So, or the grandparents, I call them the grandparents' house for Asul. They're my parents. The one thing that I love about my grocery getter is the fact that all 4 of my tires, when I need to replace them, fit in the car. Thankfully. I feel like you can't do that with most of these, but we made it work. And these tires are so damn expensive. The next time that I take this car to the track and that I try to do donuts, I'm going to need to already have my tires ready to be replaced because I'm going on a road trip down to LA tomorrow and these tires are not good. The donuts did not help. And these tires are very expensive. So we will get them swapped out and get new boots on the car. Let's make it happen. That shit's ridiculous. Who did that? Who did that?
Boy. What would you say? What do you think if you walk into a dealer and you see a stuffed animal with a UFC belt? Right?
That they don't know what they're doing.
Que el nena pego saben que entre los dos está la camisa. Gracias a una amigazo por darme un lugar, no cambiamos, no hay prisa. Es muy grande la bola, es más grande el respaldo, también hay muy buena confianza. La clica aquí no es mansa, estamos a la orden los de la manada. Vengo de la sierra, de ella me vine sin nada.
Hey, my name is Eric, and I think Eric's gonna be trash today. Beverly Hills. It's what, day 1? It's on the 11th, and we're here. We're having an amazing time. We are a part of the Fast Lane Drive group. They have different chapters, so they're different cities. We're in LA. We're gonna have an amazing weekend. A lot of networking. We're at this beautiful $15-20 million mansion here in Beverly Hills. We're doing a cocktail party today. Tomorrow we have a long drive with the rest of the group. And this is basically Mod Ball Part 2. So when you guys see this video, you guys are going to see this video after I've already done Mod Ball. And it's going to be an amazing time. You guys will see the way that my team did the Mod Ball videos. You guys are going to see the way that my team did all of these videos, which is going to be just as good. I'm going to have my new cameraman give me all of the footage. But I think overall we're going to have an amazing time with amazing people. And let's get it. You guys are going to continue to come with us. So we'll take you with it. You paying $20 million for this?
It's pretty nice of you.
Saludcita. Salud.
Salud.
be a lot of fun, but we just spent like the last 4 hours driving. Not what, an hour and a half maybe? Yeah, since like 9. So it's gonna be clean.
Empezó la tracatera, Carmen prendase otro gallo. Si de esa no la libramos, me voy a morir peleando. Ya me con el rifle bien terciado y esperando aquí a la ley que me quieren dar para abajo.
Hay mucha guerra en las calles, portamos esa bandera. En Berguisa va una hora y atrás van 10 camionetas defendiendo aquel cartel. Colgado el M60, limpiando de todo el que quiere ensuciar nuestras tierras.
What do you have to say to initiate for the vlogs? Because this is for a new video.
We're shooting, boys.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
Yeah, my name is Mark, and I think that Augusto's gonna be the drunkest. Back in action.
Let's get it.
Mark was, we were just closing deals, and now we're closing deals on the course.
That's how we do it,
So
baby.
we're gonna have to win over that most recent flip that they're waiting on. So
Right? I know.
yeah, I'm excited.
Voy a verte y avísale a tus pretendientes. Todas te envidian y tú no es de muñequita. Y yo que tengo tanta suerte de darte siempre tus claveles. Y solo
Oh, god damn.
yo quiero tenerte para siempre.
I hadn't played golf in I don't know how long, like 4 months. I think since the last time that I was on the vlogs. And before that, I think it was like Panama, but that was before I had my clubs. I took the team golfing in Panama. That was hella fun.
Oh, Panama?
Yeah, we were in Panama. We stayed at this cool ass like this Airbnb, and the Airbnb had this like resort. It was like a resort style like Airbnb.
Yeah.
Like a villa inside of a hotel, like a all inclusive, and they had a golf course. So I was like, fuck it, we out. It was cool. It was a lot of fun.
Panama, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't even know they had golf out there, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like 50 said, many men. Trust me, there's a ton of them. I should probably be in there with thugging them or be in there with gunning them. If they locking niggas up for growing up around some hitters trying to govern them, or building something from the bottom with your brothers down. Ay, J Skull get hot here, oven head. Ay, spend some bands, but I never fall in love again. When
Okay, drinks first. Saludcita.
Cheers to the new homeowner.
Alright, cheers.
Saludcita, homeowner.
Over here.
Congrats, brother.
Only time we seen results was watching Jerry. Only time I seen a lake was watching Ricky. Okay, bro, them sleeping with them sticks as it get sticky. We brought magic to the Stukas.